the many expressions you can use to describe India's performance today. Mouth-watering, exciting, captivating, it was all that. And yet I'm going to choose a slightly more prosaic word to describe India's performance. India were clinical. And I think if you ask a performer in sport, what would you like to be addressed as? How best would you like your performance described? I think they'll go with clinical. When play started today, the word 400 was being thrown around. 400 is colossal, it's huge, but it was being thrown around lightly and with good reason. 481 had been achieved, 444 had been achieved, so many runs had been achieved here. And then when England got 71 for no loss of 10 overs, parallels were drawn straight away. In that 481 run chase, England was 79 for no loss after 10 overs. But it was soon to change because in the 11th over, India brought in Kuldeep-Yadav. Now, is Kuldeep a magician? In England at this stage, there is nobody that they can't read as much as they can't read Kuldeep-Yadav. And straight away, he was among the wickets, then one, then two. Batsmen trying to play reverse sweeps, trying to defend, trying to play shots. They just did not know when the ball left his hand what it was going to do after it hit the deck. It was just like magic coming their way. And 6 for 25 after the 5 wickets in the first T20 means England have a Kuldeep-sized problem in front of them. And they can try all the bowling machines, as Saurav Ganguly keeps saying, just watch the ball out of the hand. But I just don't know whether it's something that you practice. I think Indians just take to it naturally. But 6 for 25 meant England had only 268 on the board. It tells you a little bit about this ground. It's oddly shaped boundaries, tiny at one side, slightly further at the other. Still a very good batting surface that we're saying only 268. And India chased them down, 40.1. Rohit Sharma got another 100. When Rohit Sharma gets 100, you drop what you're doing. There was a 6 that he hit, I don't know if it was a wood or plunket. There was a 6 that he hit early of a pretty quick delivery straight back over his head. Then there was another of Moeen Ali. And Rohit Sharma was never stretched. He never looked stretched anyway, but he was just so beautiful to watch. He was just peeling off the runs like that. And then Kohli came in at 3. There's this big debate about whether Kohli should bat 4-3. I didn't mind. We said that in our preview. I didn't mind Kohli batting at 4, but he came in at 3 and just drove along on a highway with no other car around. 75 of 82 balls. It was almost too easy for India. And as India go back on the motorway to Lords, they don't have too many problems. They've just got to handle Kuldeep-Yadav well and make sure that you're not serving up a gourmet dish too often to England to make it easier to decipher. So India have no issues. England have lots of problems. What do they do with Ben Stokes, for example? What do they do with Joe Root? What do they do with Johnny Bairstow? None of them are reading Kuldeep-Yadav at all. Can they almost fear the left arm spin? Do they say, we'll just play out the 10 overs quietly and look for runs elsewhere? They've got a lot of problems, England. And I think Michael Vaughan said it best when he tweeted, bring back Australia. He said, to be honest, I didn't think I'd live to hear that, but that's how it is. Absolutely clinical. India have now won 3 out of 4 white ball games here. And to be honest, they're looking in a different league just now.